If you live in Saginaw Bay or Midland counties, I'm sure that you're aware that tomorrow's our special election for District 35. There are 38 senators in Michigan, and we haven't had representation in our district for a long time. So it's great that tomorrow we get to choose between Jason Tunney, the Republican, and Chedrick Greene, the Democrat, so that we can start to have representation. And just so you know, in August, we're going to vote again because the person that comes in right now is only going to serve until the end of the year, and then we're going to vote again in August for the person to do the next 2-year term. And if you're like me, you probably have a million different brochures about the candidates, and just be aware that those brochures and postcards are sent from a myriad of organizations that are trying to influence your vote. So don't just go by what you see on the postcards. Michigan Women has a District 35 voter guide. I have an interview that I did with Chedrick Greene that you can watch. I did ask Jason Tunney to do an interview. He never responded, so I don't have one for him. But I have the Greene interview. I've got the voter guide. I went to one of the forums and I did a nice recap article about that, of all the talking points from that forum, which is definitely something good to check out. So check out those resources before you head to the polls. And then if you're voting in Saginaw Township, you're also going to be asked for a school bond vote, yes or no. And I have an article about the whole Saginaw Township school bond. Of course, they have a really comprehensive webpage as well. But I did write an article about it, which is a little bit more about the history, why, what they've asked for before, why they're asking for it now, with links to everything. And then I also have an article about how schools get their money, because there's a lot of misinformation and I shouldn't say disinformation. People don't really know how schools get funded. They think that they can use all these funds for different things, but there's a lot of rules and regulations, and they get money in specific ways. So it's important to know about that before you vote on the school bond. So Michigan Women is your source for everything you need to know, so that tomorrow when you walk into the poll, you walk in with confidence that you're voting for your interest and for the interest of your community.